Welcome to Life Matters with Judith A. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I have a very special guest, one of my own colleagues, a mammography technologist who has been working in this field for a very long time. Don't let her looks fool you. She has a wealth of experience. So please, let us listen to what she has to share with us today. Thank you, Tricia, for joining us.
Hi, my name is Tricia. I'm very excited to be asked to speak here on Judith's page all about breast health. I feel like it is an important thing to spread the message and let people know how important it is to take care of ourselves. I've been in this field over 25 years, and I also, just like Judith, have a passion for spreading knowledge, spreading education, letting people know that having your mammograms and ultrasounds are extremely important, and it's something that should not be avoided. Just something maybe I wanted to come on here and just give a little tip to patients who might have anxiety or feel very anxious when going for their first mammogram. Just remember, we've all been there. And we know that in your mind, you already have perceived how this procedure will go, how this exam will go, but we want you to know we are here for you to make you feel comfortable, get the best images possible, and when you work together with the technologist, that is achieved. And it is very important to know we know what we're doing. You have to have faith in knowing that your tech is there for you and we want the best for you, and that is why sometimes it might be a tiny bit uncomfortable, but it's really worth it for us to get that good image for you. A lot of times when you get your mammograms, the doctor will read it and call you back for some additional imaging. And I think a misconception would be that it's this big scary thing, or something's definitely going to be wrong, or, it's going to be something that you're going to have a biopsy or something like that. The misconception is there also that is going to be the end result, and that is not always the case. Sometimes it is just that the breast tissue can be very dense. We need to get better compression. We need to get different projections in different ways to kind of manipulate the breast tissue a little bit, and to also get an ultrasound of that breast tissue. So if I can just help in some little way to make you know that no matter what the outcome, we're here for you, and we want you to know that you are doing a good thing by getting your mammograms and your ultrasounds every year. Another misconception that I feel like a lot of patients might have: when you are called back for some additional imaging for whatever reason it may be, it is not because the technologist did not do the proper pictures or the proper compression. Sometimes it is just that the breast tissue needs to be manipulated a little bit differently. So sometimes we get those patients and they're coming back and they almost, they feel a little bit slighted, like, the person that did me didn't do their job. And that is not the case. Like I said in the beginning, we are here to get the best imaging, and our hope is that you will not be called back and everything will be a great result. But that's not always the case. And I think that's just important to know that usually it is not the technologist, the reason being you're being called back. Thank you so much for coming to Life Matters with Judith A. I feel like if you could please just like, share, comment, all of that matters, because I think that this message is truly important, and I know you do too. So thank you again for coming here, and make sure to comment, like, and share.
Thank you so much, Tricia, for sharing this all important information with us. Friends, I hope that you have learned something from my colleague. If you are called back for any additional imaging after you've had your screening mammogram, please don't blow it off. I like to emphasize this point that for a woman who has dense breast tissue, it is important that when the doctors recommend an ultrasound, you go for the ultrasound. Here is why. Dense breast tissue appears white on a mammogram. Cancer appears white on a mammogram. So you tell me, looking for a needle in a haystack, sometimes the tissue is so dense that doctors make a note in their report that can hide some cancer, particularly if it's in the beginning stages. Now, when you come in for an ultrasound, the dense breast tissue also looks white on the ultrasound, but then the cancer looks black, generally speaking. Generally speaking, we've seen some interesting cases, but generally speaking, cancer appears black on an ultrasound, and so black on white, it stands out. So for your imaging to be complete, as a woman who has dense breast tissue, please get your ultrasound done in addition to your mammogram. I want to let you know that one exam does not replace the other. They supplement each other if you have dense breast tissue. I need to stress that. One does not replace the other. I have had patients say, oh, mammogram is too uncomfortable. What is the point then if something can be missed on the mammogram? I would rather have the ultrasound. No, there are some things that mammogram will pick up on and ultrasound cannot pick up unless they're a certain size, like calcifications. Mammogram will pick it up, boom. Ultrasound may not, unless they are a certain size. So these two go together. We're talking about our health here, friends. So let us spend that additional whatever, however long it takes to get these done, and make sure that we're good for, however many months we have to wait until the next exam. Thank you so much for joining me today. Until I see you next time, please take care of yourselves. Be kind to yourself and to others. Very important. Let us be kind to one another.